Where is your private little Jerusalem?
Well, isn't that a big old Sheila Americite? I mean, when you grow up in the big old US of A, Jerusalem can seem pretty small. But here we are in the Cardo, initially built by the Emperor Hadrian in the 2nd century. It's certainly no Times Square, although it was the hub of ancient economic life. But wow, look at these pillars. Pretty big, no?
Right, but I didn't mean little in a pejorative or even...
But hey, come with me. Let me show you the Rambam synagogue.
Or even comparative sense.
This way, this way.
You mean Ramban, right?
Wow, founded in 1267 by the illustrious Torah scholar Rabbi Moses Maimonides. Pretty impressive. Wow,
Moses
wow.
Nachmanides. But yes, it's lovely.
But of course, hey, let's not waste time. Come with me.
Yeah, I think I know where you're headed, but...
Just a bit further. Wow, are you in for a treat?
I know where you're going, but that's not...
Are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you.
I'm so excited. Ta-da!
Kotel.
The Kotel Hamaravi, the Western Wall. This is the awesome remnant of the great temple that stood here just beyond this wall, which was destroyed by the Emperor Titus in the year 70. Granted, it's no Great Wall of China, but when a Jew stands here for the first time, wow, Michael, you can really feel the power and the glory. Wow, wow, wow. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
I mean, think about it. Just beyond that wall was the great temple built by King Solomon, and then the second temple. It just blows your mind, doesn't it? I mean, wow, wow, wow. And you know what else?
Wow.
Before King Solomon, before any Israelite ever set foot in this land, Hashem told Moses that this would be the place in which he would set his special holy name.
The place which the Lord your God shall choose to let his name dwell there. And that is Jerusalem, according to Rashi and the Talmud.
According to God himself, God chose Jerusalem.
Eventually, yes, absolutely. I'm just saying that in Deuteronomy, God simply speaks very generically of a place which will serve as a dwelling place for his name.
Which is Jerusalem.
Which is indeed destined to be Jerusalem, yes. But the verse in Deuteronomy, oddly enough, does not refer to Jerusalem by name.
It doesn't? Wow. How come?
Well, according to the 16th century rabbi Chaim ben Betzalel, who was the brother of the illustrious Maharal of Prague, this is because, as the prophet Malachi says, in every place offerings are presented to my name, meaning that anywhere in the world where a Jew can be found praying, that place counts as the place that the Lord your God shall choose.
Wait a minute. So every place is Jerusalem? I am not following you, Michael.
So this is what I meant by private little Jerusalem.
Oh, little Jerusalem. I got it. Come with me. Come with me.
So you see what I mean?
Yes. Little Jerusalem. Come with me.
Hey, where you going?
Little Jerusalem.
Wait, you're not going to...
Come on now, light on your feet now. Come on. Light on your feet. Just a bit further now.
Is that Gan Sacker?
Ta-da!
Mini Jerusalem.
Welcome to Little Jerusalem. This is a miniature model of the Holy City as it stood during the Second Temple period. That is, from the year 352 BCE, before the Common Era, until the year 70 CE, that is, the Common Era. Isn't it just so cute?
That's very cute and educational.
It's so cute I could die!
But I'm talking about another type of Little Jerusalem, a type that's not necessarily found in the land of Israel at all.
You mean like Jerusalem, where you pray to Hashem and offer sacrifices? A Jerusalem could be anywhere. I mean, even Alaska?
Hashem is in Alaska. Hashem is here. Hashem is there.
Hashem is truly everywhere. But look, it says, I heard, it says in the Talmud that a Jew should always live in Israel because, well, it says that a Jew who lives in Israel has God, whereas a Jew who doesn't is, well, godless.
And as God himself tells the Israelites in the desert, I want to give you the land of Canaan to be your God.
Exactly.
But the Talmudic text that you're referring to from Ktubot, Kuf Yud Amud Beis, needs to be interpreted.
How come? Isn't the meaning obvious? Anyone who lives outside.
Kol hadar bechutza la'aretz, anyone residing outside of Israel. This residing refers to a permanent residence, to someone who strikes roots so deep outside of Israel that they fail to turn in a deep way towards Jerusalem when they're praying. They fail to look forward to the Messianic era when they will actually leave their place of residence and join Mashiach in Israel.
So, residing outside of Israel has to be done with shallow roots?
Messianically speaking, yes. When Mashiach shows up, every Jew should be prepared, excited to leave all the comforts of their home and homeland in order to take up residence in the Messianic landscape of a Messianically transformed Israel.
Where the temple will be rebuilt and the sacrifices will be offered up again.
And it's precisely this readiness to move to a Messianically transformed Jerusalem that ironically makes it possible in the meantime to perform the sacrificial offerings in a spiritual sense outside of Jerusalem.
Spiritual sacrifices, that would be like...
Offerings of the heart. In a word, prayer, which can be done wherever you may be.
Wait a second. I think I got it. Come with me.
Again? Oh, I thought that we were already...
Come on in. This is so exciting.
It's a little synagogue.
Ta-da! My little Jerusalem. I mean, Jerusalem is about one's connection with God, right? It's like one's own little private Idaho.
Which need not be in Jerusalem at all. It may well be in Idaho. In every place where I cause my name to be mentioned, namely wherever one connects to God through Torah and mitzvot, I will come to you and bless you. Every such place deserves to be called a private little Israel.
Even Idaho becomes a holy land? Wow.
When your mind and soul are turned to Jerusalem.
I thought Jerusalem was irrelevant.
Not at all.
Oh, I'm so confused.
Jerusalem, Israel, but messianically transformed Jerusalem, is in fact the ultimate destination and consummation of all your spiritual strivings. But it can only be actualized as such when the rest of the world has been transformed through Torah and mitzvot into private, local little Jerusalems.
Ouch!
What happened?
Oh, nothing. I just forgot about my hand and it just got stuck here.
Don't forget your right hand, lest your Jerusalem loses its cunning.